Hey everybody, it's Chip Harris again. Just wanted to get back with you on the housing market and the economy as I see it. By the way, if you get any content out of this that's enjoyable or informational to you, please subscribe to my channel, or at a minimum, like the video. It really helps me out and I really appreciate it and helps pass the word on. So, beyond that, the jobs report came out for September. And interestingly enough, job growth is still continuing and at a pretty robust clip, although slower than the past 6 months. But I'll say the jobless rate ticked down from 3.7 to 3.5. Essentially, folks, we're in full employment. Anyone who wants to work has a job. And at 3.5% unemployment, it's basically nothing. And so, all that being said, is like I say in real estate, jobs, jobs, jobs. As long as people are making money and have jobs and feel comfortable and secure in those jobs, people will buy homes, they'll buy cars, they'll spend money in restaurants, they'll use credit cards, they'll go on trips. So I love the unemployment number being as low as it is. It even ticked down. But there's a flip side to that. That just indicates to me that the Fed will continue to push extremely hard and extremely fast on raising interest rates to slow the economy more, because they want higher unemployment. They want for you to lose your job. They want for you to spend less money. They want for companies to stop hiring. And they want for companies to lose money versus making money, because when the economy slows, it will tamp down tamp down inflation. So, they're worried about one thing, inflation, and how much things cost us. And it is extremely important when we're 8 to 9% higher in our costs on average than we were last year. That really hurts us. It hurts me. It hurts you at the pump, in the gas station. It hurts at the grocery store buying food. It hurts buying clothing, anything necessity wise. So yes, inflation is a killer, and they're trying to tamp it down and get it back to their target rate of about 2 to 2.5%. But man, they're going to kill the economy doing it. And we keep talking about that. And the housing market already in a recession, with interest rates continuing to increase for mortgage rates, is really slowed significantly, as we've discussed. But jobs, jobs, jobs. And it kind of reinvigorates the thought process that I've always had, that the economy out there is really just up here in everybody's minds. So it depends on your mindset. The economy overall depends on our collective mindset. And our mindset is negative because they tell us what they want us to think. They tell us in the media what they want us to think. And the media is simply getting told what the Fed and the government and everybody wants them to think. And then they pass it on to us. And so to that end, negativity begets negativity, and downturn begets downturn, because it's all psychological. It's perception, and perception is reality, folks. So when you talk about the economy, if we all had the mindset of, hey, I just need to put blinders on and focus on my life and what I can do to control my circumstances from an employment perspective, my circumstances from an earnings perspective, as a company owner or entrepreneur, whatever your life cycle or whatever you're going through from a work perspective is, it's all psychological, it's all perception in your own mind, and then how you react to that. And so to that end, take in the news. Obviously, I do this video because I love sucking in a lot of information, and I like sharing it with you in a short period of time. But, the economy is slowing significantly, and as we've spoken about in other videos, will continue to slow significantly throughout 2023. But remember, the economy only affects you as you. And so if you put your blinders on and you do what you need to do and what you can do to keep focused on your life and keeping the rails on the train on the rails with your life and with your job or your company, then you're gonna come out unscathed and even better for it. It's folks who freak out and go into no action or inaction because they feel like the world's falling apart if the economy slows a little bit or something negative happens, that really go into free fall and have a hard time. Keep moving forward, keep staying positive. The economy is only a subset of us collectively and how we react to it and what we think of it. And so keep that in mind from a mindset perspective, and let's keep moving forward in a positive direction. In the meantime, yes, the economy as a whole, as our collective, is slowing because unfortunately most people, and I fall into the same trap in many cases, do not take that advice. They do not change their mindset from a negative to a positive, or how can this be good for me instead of bad for me. It's a lot of folks are just woe is me, and I give up, and why even get out of bed in the morning to go to work because I think I'm gonna lose my job, whatever the case may be. Don't have that mindset. That's a terrible mindset. I'm preaching to the choir to a lot of people, but most people fall into that trap of negativity. And I do, even from time to time. It's just hard not to when it's getting hammered in the press to you, and then hammered to the press from the powers that be with the government and the Federal Reserve. So they want us to feel negative because they want the economy to feel slower. They want us to feel that way, and we are feeling that way collectively, and that's why the economy feels like it's slowing down. But again, put your blinders on and focus on your life and what you have control over. What you don't have control over is the Federal Reserve and whether they raise interest rates or not. You don't have control over mortgage rates. We don't have control over whether people buy or sell homes, but we can advise them in a very positive and professional way. In my business, from a real estate professional perspective, you can do the same thing in your industry or your company. And so let's keep the ball moving forward. Jobs numbers was a great number. 3.5% unemployment. Basically everybody's working that wants to work. And so around that, until I get more news, I'll see you next time.